Hi, welcome everybody. This is a new episode, and I promised you gaps, but gaps couldn't make it. We have to push it a little bit further, but I got a very, very great replacement. This artist is very amazing, and we've talked about this person on the show before, and we are looking really forward to talking to them. It is very exciting. So let's introduce none other than Deb. What's up?
Hi, how's it going? My voice is a little raspy right now from New York Comic Con, but I'm good. I woke up like 45 minutes ago. Got my coffee. I'm ready. Cat is screaming in the background, but it is what it is.
It's
But
all
yeah, thanks
amazing.
for having me.
Thank you for coming on. And yeah, I mean, cats are very welcome. We have, I don't know if you've seen a release episode of ours before. James and I, we do the releases and we talk about like what has been coming up in from the poster world and key art and also the illustrated posters and so on and so on. And he has also a cat called Mia, and she sometimes comes into the picture and like approves image like posters like which are especially great, and
Wow.
it's always very fun.
Does she get paid to do that?
Yeah, I think in treats, but I'm not
Okay,
sure.
sure. Yeah, that
James
sounds
takes care of that.
that sounds ethical to me.
Yeah, so New York Comic Con. We talked before we came on. It was your first New York Comic Con,
Yeah, it
and
was.
how was it? What was the highlight?
It
What
was
was
over
the vibe?
It was overwhelming. I do have like quite a bit of friends who table at Artist
Mhm.
Alley for New York Comic Con, and a lot of them were like, "Oh, this was a lot crazier than last year." Because I heard that New York
Hmm.
Comic Con 2022 was pretty like not dead, but like not great.
I
But this year,
I can
yeah,
say that because I was there and I thought it was. I have to say I don't know. Like, there's a lot of craze going on, obviously, about these things, and like obviously it's fun to be there and like see
yeah.
costumes and things like that. But I have to say. I was lucky. Luckily, I got some tickets for like some AAA tickets here to go like in early and stuff like that, as
Mhm.
a part of a booth. And so I had more fun going in before the people were there, so I could hit all the booth, and then also go to the friends that I have on the also on the artist alley and stuff like that. So shake some hands, have some talks, and then basically leave like 2 hours max after they open, and have a nice day in New York. So that was
Like
nice.
immediately, I know. I was looking for a place to charge my phone, and I could not move because I was tabling alone, by the way, so I don't have
Oh
an
yeah.
assistant. Um, and I was tabling alone, and I was like trying to get out. I'm like, this, I can't move. I can't find a charging spot. Like, I have to turn around. There's no way, there's no way I can like go back. I can't find a charging spot. Like, it's impossible.
Yeah. Is that
Yeah.
didn't you have nice neighbors like who could help out?
I did. So actually, maybe I lied a little bit about not having an assistant. So my friend, her name is Aviva, and she runs the account Washi Tape Station. It's quite popular. And she was actually staying with me because she was like walking around New York Comic Con, and part of it was that she would also help me at my booth, like whenever she was around.
Mhm.
Um, so she was able to like stop by for like maybe like a half hour while I would go to the bathroom or like get something to eat. But I'm also staying at her place for Lightbox Expo, which is
Mhm.
in Pasadena, and she lives
Mhm.
in that's where she lives. So that it just made things a lot very good for us.
Yeah, shout out there, man.
Oh yeah,
that's
shout out
great
to
help.
Aviva. You rule.
Yeah, that sounds very good. So, and what was the highlight of this year's Comic Con for you?
I mean, maybe this is like just me, but like from a financial perspective, I never realized that you can make like, I mean, I'm definitely nowhere near like the other people I know who make like bank at these conventions, but like I looked at my earnings and I was like, I never knew that you can make this. So that's why people do conventions for a living. That I get it. Okay, that it makes a lot more sense when yeah, like, I was like, "Oh, so this is how people make a living." I That makes
Mhm.
sense to me.
That basically that leads me to what did you have to offer during the like on poster wise?
Yeah, I mean, I the only poster, like, that I think people really know about is the Everything Everywhere All at Once poster, but it's not the screen prints, it's not the
Hmm.
APs, it's like,
Hmm. Hmm.
um I was really lucky that Danny Bamberg, who commissioned
Oh
me,
yeah, big out
was
to Danny. Danny is also a fan of the show.
Danny. Oh my gosh, he put up with so much from me because I know there were issues about like there was a misunderstanding, misunderstanding on mostly my part about um like selling like different size posters for conventions because I know exclusivity is a big thing.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, because everyone wanted and everything everyone all at once print, I was like, okay, well, I
Of
can
course, yeah.
sell like smaller versions that are like only in person and like yeah, but that was what I had. And like other illustrations, like a lot of my older personal work, I would say I
Mm.
haven't actually done anything personal for myself in over a year. So that was like, what do I bring? But I actually have a lot of stuff from previous years that I could just like put up and
Mm.
show. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's still great. I also would love to have one. I think that was one of the posters of the week that we had on our show. By the way, the Everything
Oh,
Everyone Wants
really?
poster. Yeah, we really loved
Oh,
it.
wow. Yeah, that one went crazy. I never
Yeah.
knew that like that could go viral. And I don't know if you saw, but the Daniels, the directors
Yeah.
actually retweeted it twice, like one for the sketch and one for the final, which was bonkers.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great poster, so there's no doubt about
Thank
it.
you.
We as I said, we really loved it here at the show, and we were like, oh my god! I think that was the first time when when we noticed about your work,
Oh, really?
and then we were like, oh, this is a very great artist, and we need to get more of them on the show. So
Thank you. Yeah, I you also mentioned before that like I was spoken about. Like what was the tea? What did I do?
Nothing. It was. I think it was about the post about this poster, or maybe there
Oh,
was one
okay.
before. We definitely spoke about you multiple times, and
Oh, shoot.
because
Okay. Oh my gosh.
as I said on the release show, we were basically doing like saying from two like most of the time we do 2 week span when we record these, and then
Yeah.
like in those 2 weeks, what came out like for the galleries, and also what came out like only social like on the socials, like a social media
Mm,
posters. We basically cover that and say, hey, we love this and we love that about it, and blah blah blah, and so on and so on. And then we just try to get people more in the limelight from, because I think this is more of a scene podcast, because we actually do focus only on movie posters, either key art or
yeah.
illustrated. So but we also have sometimes some original art by the artists in there as well. So
Got it.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, no, I mean, I did not know that that poster made that much of an impression. I had no idea.
Yeah, it did for sure. So if you go to again to a convention, I think if you can bring some variant of that, people would love that.
Oh yeah, yeah, I do got some.
Nice, that's awesome. Is it available via your shop, by the way? Is it, let's plug it here, or is like, or how do you do your sales on posters
Um
and things like that?
I so the Everything Everywhere Once poster is I actually finished this in January and it took forever, but thank you, Danny, for putting up with my emails, but like, where is it? But because everyone's asking me, but yeah, that one, nice. But that one, like, I think it's finally being shipped to me now.
Hmm.
The APs, but I don't have an online shop I don't have an online shop currently
Hmm.
that sells prints on demand, but I did have one, but like I took everything down because there were
Oh,
some
okay.
problems. There's some problems with the platform right now, the service.
Hmm.
That I was like, I don't know if I should trust this right now because they haven't been paying their artists.
Hmm.
So, yeah, but I think what I would do, I have like a shop technically on my website, but
Hmm.
it's like for very like specific things. Yeah, like
The
it's
exact
actually
shop here.
password protected
Yeah,
right now.
that's what
Um,
I tried. I was like, oh, let's see if it's online. But yeah, as you can see, people.
so the reason it's off, it's because that poster that is in the background, that drops today, actually in like
Ooh.
an hour and a half. But it's only for patrons, like
It's
people
this
on my
one, right?
Patreon. Yeah, that one. And then
Let's pull it up here.
24 hours later, it'll be available to the public. Um, but yeah, I am learning how to properly package everything.
Hmm. Oh, please!
And what
This
a
I have to say, the collector world is very selective when it comes to that. So if you need anything, please don't mind asking because I think it's a benefit for everybody.
thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, we jumped into this a little bit, but usually we do a little speed round in the beginning of our show. So
Yeah.
you will be in the speed round here. I'll give you
Oh, here we
some
go.
like what's your favorite kind of questions or what like word association type of things, and you
Sure.
just answer as fast as you can. All right.
Okay, cool.
All right, then we'll start off with my usual one. It's what's your favorite color?
Black.
All right, easy one. What's your favorite animal?
Um, cats, I guess.
Portrait or landscape?
Portrait.
Samurai or ninja?
I was saying samurai. Ninja.
All right, all right. Favorite seat in the cinema?
Center a little further away from the middle row.
All right, also up or down?
I don't know. If like you have to go like towards the back
Okay, okay,
ish.
okay.
Yeah.
So further up.
Yes.
All
Yeah.
right, all right. Okay. Favorite cinema snack?
Oh, crunch. The little like crunch balls. Do you know what I'm talking
I
about? The
think.
Nestle.
Yeah. The Nesquik ones.
Bunch of crunch.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right, all right, all right. Favorite holiday destination?
Holiday destination. Holiday destination. Holiday destination.
You don't take holidays, I take it.
I don't know. Maybe like Seoul because it's like, yeah, it's fun and I feel like an outcast there anyway. So it's like, well, it's okay.
Alrighty. And what is your favorite or go-to karaoke song?
Oh, Black Sheep by Metric. The Do you know Scott
Yeah.
Pilgrim? Like it was a song that was there's a song that Brie Larson sings.
Ah, all right, all right.
Yeah.
And what song is on heavy rotation right now?
Ooh, let's pull it up. It's definitely a Rina Sawayama song. Do you know Rina?
Nope.
She's a Japanese British singer and she's like really like popular in like very popular in queer
What kind
spaces.
of sound is it?
It's very like it's like not let's find out. I'm looking her
I'm
up. What is
Google
she
as well.
known for?
Rina
Yeah, Rina
Sawayama.
Saw. Here, I can.
Yeah.
I'll type it in the
Gosh,
chat.
I guess she was in Berlin or something. I think
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah, I see, I see. Okay, okay, okay. Does it say what kind of sound it is? Okay, people, because you cannot hear the sound, but Rina Sawayama.
Yeah, you can't
Google
really
it.
hear it.
Google it. Find
Oh,
out yourself.
alternative indie.
Alternative indie. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, that's yeah.
All right. And last but not least, last question here is: what other job would you have been doing if you have not been an artist?
Probably psychology.
Oh, okay. Did you start studying something like that, or why that?
Oh, I don't know. That seems like the most like probably like the other option for me. But also, why did I say psychology? I used to work in tech. I worked in
Okay.
Silicon Valley.
Interesting. Oh, that's why your
but not
friend in Pasadena.
no,
Oh.
actually, that's for
Okay.
a different reason.
Okay, okay.
No, I worked in I used to be a designer slash also an illustrator for tech, but
Mhm.
it's a different kind of illustration.
Mhm.
And I'd say it's like it is so different from the illustration I do right now. Like,
Okay.
are you familiar with corporate Memphis?
Nope. Should I be?
It's an art style. You've definitely seen this, but
Okay.
it looks like it's like this. Oh yeah, it's like this stuff. I just sent you the link. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Let me pull it up here.
But if you look at Google Images, it's like
yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, of course. Yeah,
those are the drawings that I would do for my job.
I didn't know that this was corporate members, but I know exactly what that is. Yeah, I've seen this.
Yeah, you've seen it.
Why is it called corporate Memphis? Is it like a?
Oh, I don't know. It's just flat. It's corporate. Actually, if you scroll down a
Yeah.
little bit, scroll down more. Oh wait, stop. Go back up again. Do you see the one, the upper right
This
one,
one?
the Saturn eating its
Yeah,
son?
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
It's like it's one of my favorite. It's like I mean, it's obviously a parody
Yeah.
of corporate Memphis, but it's so funny. It never gets old. Um, yeah, I don't know why it's called corporate Memphis, but it's definitely corporate.
Yeah, but why Memphis?
Let's find out
Is that
what's
the
the
most corporate we could go?
Memphis definition.
What does Wikipedia say? Art style named after the Memphis Group. Ah, interesting.
Well, it's a city.
They do design.
Multiple cities. It's like I guess it's like a city, like corporate city or something.
I just found on Wikipedia it says after the Memphis Group, also known as Memphis Milano, who does like if you, when you see do you see the images here?
I do, yeah. Oh.
And I think it looks very. I
Oh,
see
okay.
where it comes from now.
That makes sense.
Interesting.
Oh, Memphis Group. I see. I see.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that's makes total sense. A lot of vector stuff.
Factor. Yeah.
All right, cool. Learn something new, people. There you go.
You live and you learn.
Exactly, exactly. But yeah, let me ask you then. I mean, psychology, you didn't study that, but what did you study like to become the artist that you are right now?
Well, I didn't study to become an artist. I actually studied design in a very engineering focused school.
Hmm.
Like, are you familiar with Carnegie Mellon?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where I went to study design, and not and it like I guess it's technically graphic design, but a lot of the graduates end up going to Silicon Valley to design like UX design, features, research. So like that's what I did. That's what I was studying to be, but I didn't realize that's what the design program was known for.
Mm.
Cause yeah, so that's what I did. And I think after my third internship, like during the summer, I was like, this is boring. Like I can't do this. And I think like if I am bored by my third internship and I'm not even graduated yet, like that is a really bad sign. Um so yeah, instead I was like, okay, well, I'll take this full-time job and then eventually I'll leave to become a freelance illustrator. And I did that really early actually. I thought
Okay.
I would be working in Silicon Valley for 5 years. I only worked in it for maybe like a year and a quarter and then I
Mhm.
quit. So I think that came very very fast for me.
Mhm. And how did you like? I mean, illustration and editorials come from all over. I guess you could do that in
Yeah.
any direction. But how did you get in touch with the movie poster world? Are you a cinephile, or where does the love come from?
I don't know. It came out of nowhere actually cuz I did a poster like Amelie is my favorite movie of all time,
Hmm.
and I did like a fan like I just did like a poster of it for fun
Yeah.
because like I
Keep talking. I'll pull
wanted
it
to
up
see
while you
what
talk.
yeah I wanted to see what it would be like to do it. Yeah, that one. And that is like kind of how it started. I think Black Dragon Press tried to do a license of it, but it didn't work out
Hmm.
because I think like the director was just like, this is not my priority, so it's like it's fine. But then I did that, and then I think Ryan McHugh, I don't know if you know him. um yeah, but then he reached out to me to do the Mob Psycho poster.
Hmm.
And here I can if you
Wait,
go, yeah,
which one?
the one on the right, right, that one.
Oh
So
yeah, there
I
it
did
is.
that one with him, and then I think that's how like the ball started like going and growing and growing. And so I didn't really intend to land in this place, but yeah, that's kind of how it started.
Hmm.
I After that happened, it's like continued more and more and more.
Hmm.
um and yeah, I feel really bad, but I had like such a backlog of all these posters from like this year that I couldn't complete for like 8 months
Hmm.
because I was just like so overwhelmed with like because I had like graphic novels coming out.
Hmm.
I had like projects I've been working on for like years that I was finishing up. So yeah, I finally got those out of the way and I was like, okay, now I can start like taking on more posters. So right now I'm doing the Howl's Moving Castle one
Oof.
right now.
Who are you doing that with? Who are you doing that with?
Uh, let's see.
Commission work?
Yeah, it's Brandon Burke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I'm excited to do that one because I don't know, I like Howl's Moving Castle, and I think it's going to be challenging actually because Howl's Moving Castle, it's like, I mean, I've seen that movie so many times, so I feel like I know it pretty well. But I think what makes it hard for me right now is is that it's like Studio Ghibli movies, like movie posters are so saturated, like as in like I feel like everyone in the illustration world does at least one Studio Ghibli fan art.
Okay.
So I'm like, how do I make mine different and how do I make mine stand out?
But I would say you have a certain style, and
Yeah.
you do. I think your style and your composition and designs are different from what we usually get. So, have you seen Muragaya's work for that?
Yeah. No, I do. I really like their work too. But we're mutuals. We like DM'd each other a few times.
Ah, okay, cool. That's great. Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, and he's like, because like we've been to Dolly, Muragaya, and my buddy James. I do the podcast with. We went all last year to New York ComicCon too.
Oh, sweet.
So we
nice.
all went. We basically, because we had just the signing, but we didn't have tables or anything. So we basically could chill at the con. That was very fun to just hang out with the guys and like walk around New York and do stuff.
Yeah, that sounds really fun. I think I was supposed to like meet up with Murugaya like in the fall because I would have been in the UK for Thought Bubble.
Oh, you wanted to come? Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I was supposed to be a guest. But I pulled out actually because I've been traveling so much this year because my first graphic novel came out. So I'm like doing everything I can to promote it. And I'm doing everything I can to like, I don't know. I like calculated how much I spent on like travel alone because I have to spend a lot of my own money to promote these books. And it's like, I spent a lot of money and I'm like, I don't think I should go to the UK this year.
I totally feel you. This is as this is just my side hobby passion turned into something a little more because by day I'm a teacher, and so it's like basically I feel you on spending your own time.
Wow, that's really cool that you do this as a hobby. Like you must really enjoy it.
Yes, I really much do. With like, I mean, there's a flat file behind me there with a lot of posters in there, and like the whole house, as you can see, looks kind of like this.
Yeah. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah. Damn.
So yeah,
sick.
A lot of posters going on. But yeah, but do you remember what was the first poster that you have done, like movie poster?
It was the Amelie poster, actually, the one I showed you. That one, yeah, that was like my first, like, ooh, like what if I try this out? And I like wanted to do something that was, I don't know, I really love using like I love clutter. I love like, I don't know, like whimsical, like metaphor, but like not like nothing trite, or like I was looking at like all the Amelie posters that's been done so far, like the fan art, and I'm like, oh, like this, I definitely don't want to do anything like that, like right for this one, because I feel like there's a different way to approach some stuff. But like that's not like, actually that came out really bad. I didn't mean to say it like that. I was just like, there's a lot different way that I think could be portrayed in an Amelie poster that like really matches the whimsy of Amelie. So that's the one I did, because like I don't know if you've seen the movie, but like
classic,
everything literally starts from that box that she pulls out. Like that's how it all begins, and then everything else like kind of like goes and continues.
Yeah, what I also have noticed on this fact is that you rarely put any titles when it comes to movies.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Like
a lot of people are
in the titles,
actually.
I'm sorry. I mean more the credit block and things like that. Because like in the collectors world, people are like, oh, the credit block has to be there and like the title treatment and everything. But you keep it very simple.
Yeah, I mean, I don't put a credit block unless someone tells me to.
All right, cool. So, what is the purpose behind it? You would just want the art in front of it and not make it a movie poster per se, or
No, it's not necessarily like that. I mean, I think a credit block is fine.
Mhm.
But like I don't want to I think it's probably laziness. I don't.
Eh, but
Yeah, I
most
mean,
of the
when
time,
I
these
never I don't really think about credit
okay,
blocks.
fine.
Unless someone's like, "Oh, we should get a credit block." And I was like, "Okay, well,
Mhm.
I don't know how to do that."
Yeah,
Can,
most of the time I think they're most of the time just copy paste because
oh, okay, fine.
they're already done. So you just have
Oh,
to put
sure.
them in a certain color or way to make it fit and like and compositional obviously to make it work. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think what was it, the Ready Player One poster, like they gave me the credit block and I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
let's
at the
throw that
bottom.
in there.
Yeah, you can see it here. I'll just pull it up a little
But it
bigger.
looks really.
Oops, that
Oh,
was the
you
wrong
should.
one.
I did yeah, I sent the thing, the link. It's in there.
Yeah. I saw it somewhere. But yeah, I pulled it up for the Ready Player One, and
Mhm.
there you can see people at the bottom.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah. So that was the first try. I mean, it's always like interesting because like when we talk to other artists, we have there's like when they did their first posters, like sometimes it was like when they were like very young, you know, like
Oh, really?
18, 19, like did their first movie poster because they are like they loved movies so much and they had like so many like key art posters at home and then they got into this, but that's why it's like if you say this is my first movie poster, it is very elaborate and very good. That's what I'm saying to compare to like, you know, this is me in 10th grade trying to draw a movie poster. You know what I
Did
mean?
I? I don't know
All
if
right.
I tried. I don't think I did, but
Mhm.
I have a I have a Google Drive of like
Yeah.
every single thing I've ever
Yeah, you
drawn and uploaded.
don't give that away, obviously. That's
Um,
don't get rid of that.
yeah, I don't think I have any. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I feel like I really loved um I don't know, like it's like it's fan art, right? It's
Yeah.
basically fan
Oh yeah.
art. Yeah. I think like that stuff and book covers come very naturally to me,
Mhm.
which is why I think I spend more time working on like more of my projects over time become book covers
Mm.
as opposed to as opposed to I don't know, like editorial illustration because I think I don't have the brain for editorial illustration.
Mm.
But I know a lot of people who do.
Okay.
So that's not for me.
Yeah. I see. All good. All good. I mean,
Mhm.
it is what it is, and it's great. So, let's talk about some movies. I mean,
Yeah.
what is the latest and greatest you've seen?
Oh my gosh. I finally saw Get Out.
Oh, you finally did? Oh my God.
I finally saw Get
How
Out.
was that the first time?
It was so good. I mean, I knew it would be really good and I was not disappointed at all. I mean,
That's great.
I just thought like I don't know how like it was so clever. I don't know. I thought it was so smart.
Did you see the others of Jordan Peele
I saw Nope,
and
but
compared?
I think I like Get Out better
Yeah, I
actually.
think so too.
Um I don't know. I think Nope kind of like I mean, they're both pretty gruesome, but there's a part in Nope that I'm like, "Oh, I can't do that." It's the part where like you can see them all going up the alien
Yeah. I know
and
what
I'm
you're
like,
talking about.
"Oh, that makes me so uncomfortable." And then like and you see all the blood rain, I'm like, "Oh, like digestion like really freaks me out." Like human I don't know. I think that's why like Attack on Titan really freaked me out as a kid. Like 'cause it's like, "Oh, I don't like the idea of being consumed." That sounds it's too much for me.
Understandable. That's I mean, Cannibal Holocaust. That is a movie that has been
Oh,
censored and locked up.
oh, I don't know that movie, but that
It's
sounds
from
like a movie I should
it's
not
from the
watch.
late 70s or 80s. It's like one of these like, it's almost snuff. kind of movies. It's like crazy stuff.
Oh God.
Like there are movies that are like brutal and gory and stuff, but this is just
Yeah.
this has been on the index and has it was like you couldn't get it this bad.
God.
But I think they took it off like in the last couple of years. It came off.
I understand.
And I in my youth I had it. I got it somewhere from some dark corners of the web.
Oof.
And I tried to watch it.
Yeah.
I tried to watch it, but it was like really shitty. And I was like, I mean, it was just weird. Didn't like it. Didn't finish it.
Yeah, no worries. I understand.
Yeah, but yeah, any other stuff that you have seen like newer releases or anything you want to shout out?
Oh, I mean, it's not a new release. I finally also watched Catch Me If You Can with Leo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks. That was like the most entertaining movie I've seen in a very long time. I feel like I don't know. It was so good. I really loved it. I would watch it again
How's this?
immediately.
I was wondering how's this holding up as I mean, I can only look at it from my white privileged male perspective here. But as a non-binary person, how do older films hold up for you in that case? Because
I mean, not great.
Yeah.
Like, but I mean, I think like if I know that I'm coming into this being like, oh, like I know that I know that this was more acceptable. Like gay jokes, like trans jokes, like fat jokes, like all that stuff. Like I mean, like black jokes especially. Like I'm like, okay, yeah, like that's unfortunately like that time it was like considered appropriate to do that. So I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna take this with a grain of salt. I There are some shows and movies that I'm like, oh, I don't know why people love this. Like it's like something that if you watch it as a kid, like and you'll probably love it as you get older, but then if you come to it as an adult, like now it's like, why was this funny? Like I didn't think this was funny at all. That's how I feel about The Office, actually.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I think like I I don't really see the appeal of like watching The Office over and over again because I've never seen The Office until I would become an adult. Same with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Like I just don't get it. Because I came to it so late. I tried watching Breakfast at Tiffany's and then like in the first like 15 minutes you see like a guy in yellow face. I was like, no, I can't do this. This ruined the whole movie for me. I don't care what it's about. I'm closing the window. Like it's like that's where it draws the line. That's where we
Yeah. I totally understand that. It's like it's what was it for? That was like the last kind of really bad movie because like I not tend to rewatch older movies and like because I watch like around 350 400 movies a year, so that's like not a lot of time to rewatch stuff. So but yeah, I watched because I do for my birthday I invite like all my friends, like we're like around 50-60 people, and we have like a private screening of a movie of my choice.
Wow.
Yeah, and
that's so sweet.
And we started this a couple of years back, and the first one was because I'm a big Star Wars fan, and we watched the 35 millimeter cut of the 1977 original version, like how it came out. We watched that in the cinema, so that was fucking great.
Oh, that's so sweet! Wow, what a great idea.
Thank you. And yeah, last year we watched Ran, Akira Kurosawa's Ran. The Akira Kurosawa.
Oh, Akira! Oh my god, yeah, I totally blanked. Yeah,
Kurosawa, Ran, the samurai flick.
I don't know that one actually.
Okay, it's all good. It's a good movie. Go check it out.
Oh,
we watched that.
okay.
That was great. And then the year before we watched Blade Runner, the original one. And there's a scene where Deckard and what's her name? Heather. I want to say Heather, but I'm wrong here. Was it Hannah? I'm not sure.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You haven't seen it?
Know a lot of movies.
All right, all good. Don't worry.
For someone who draws movie posters, I don't know a lot of movies.
But I mean, that's a good thing because then you at least have to watch the movies to draw a nice poster. But the Blade Runner one, there was like a weird, like kind of forcing the woman to stay and like handsy on kind of situation. It was like very cringy in the cinema, and it's like always sad when you see this with the modern set of eyes on society, and then you watch one of your favorite movies. It's like really really tough watch.
Yeah. I mean, Death Note was one of my favorite animes, and it
Hmm.
still is, but like it did not age well.
Ooh,
It
yeah.
really does not age well. I mean, I think it's really fun. But I don't think, yeah, like whenever I show it, if I ever show it to people, I'm like, yo, yeah, by the way, this did
Mm.
not age well. It's a very sexist anime because like there's no woman in it that is not just used.
Yeah,
Um, and it's very like, yeah, like it's like police stuff. Like they're all in the police force, and I'm personally like not a fan of like the US like police department section ever.
understandable.
So I'm like, like fine, but yeah,
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. But are there any movies that come out that you're really interested in? You really want to see?
You know what? I'm gonna be real with you. I actually
Really?
there is a movie that is coming out. It's the one with someone told me about it. It's the one with Emma Stone. Um
Which one is that?
it's Poor Things.
Oh, okay, okay. How did you
I
like?
heard
Or
yeah,
did you?
it was being screened
Tiff?
at like New York Film
Oh,
Festival,
okay, okay. Oh, yeah, it's the Yagos Lantimos movie. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember
but it looks really good.
now. Did you watch Past Lives?
Not yet. I know I everyone tells me that it's like
Okay, okay, yeah.
it will mess you up,
Supposed
but
to be. I haven't watched it either because of that statement. I couldn't find the right mood to watch it, but
yeah.
I really want to though. But sometimes it's like you have to be in the mood for a certain movie,
Yeah.
otherwise you won't make it through.
Yeah, that sounds right.
But yeah, speaking of posters in general, is there anything that you really enjoy of other artists right now? Is there something you've seen? Oh my god, this is great.
Yeah,
That you enjoy.
there's a few I keep coming back to.
Mhm.
I really love the Lolita poster that Tomer Hanuka did, the Kubrick one.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm pulling it up for the people. One sec.
yeah, Lolita, I mean, it's a story that I think about every now and then. It's like definitely one of like those classic books that I would reread on the regular, but I think that poster is so good. It's just so, I don't know, I think it just captures the juxtaposition of like such like I don't know, it captures like innocence and like this really like looming, really gross like shadow. Like
Mm.
it just captures it so it's so like malevolent. It feels so malevolent. Like,
Yeah, and I
you
love
know,
that. I love also that the face is like obscured on this one, kind
yeah,
of. So it's
yeah,
basically it's a stand-in for a certain type of people.
yeah. It's just so I really love it because it's like I don't know, just the way that like, like he's painting her nails, like but it's yeah, it's so good. I think about that poster every now and then.
Yeah, that's a. I also say that's a really great one. I like this. Tomanuka in general, he's a great
Yeah,
artist as well. Yeah,
1000%.
yeah. Anything
And
else you enjoyed?
yeah, I actually did a poster for Eternal Sunshine too, but like I think it's fine. I think it came out good, okay, but like I'm not like that proud of it. But I was about Victor Nye's Eternal Sunshine poster. I'm like, damn. Look at that composition. The
Yep.
composition came out so good.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
It's really nice. I'm definitely more of a person who uses a lot of red.
Is
Red
it
in
still
their book,
available?
in
Oh
their
no, it's
work.
sold out. It's sold out,
Yeah, it's sold
people.
out.
If you're
Yeah, I mean I get
not lucky.
it.
Yeah, it was also pricey. What is
Oh,
the
is
artist
it?
proof? It was $900. The
Oh
artist
my
proof.
god. That's
Yeah,
actually more expensive than James Jean's posters, because that was another
it
one I was
is.
gonna
It is.
talk
It
about.
is. Yeah, you can see these. Oh, yeah, I've seen these ones. Yeah, I think these are the APs. So
Yeah.
the licensed work is more expensive.
Oh,
But the Solaris, for example, is only 350. Only 350.
only 350. I
Mhm.
mean, yeah, the another one I was gonna talk about was the Mother poster. I've never seen Mother,
That's a
but I
classic. Yeah, yeah,
really
yeah.
love
This one.
that poster. Like, I don't know what it's about, but it looks so good.
Hmm. Speaking of Murugaya earlier, I know he has one. I think it's in a bedroom right now, but I'm not sure.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
let me look it up. I wonder if he has it on his website.
No, no, no. I meant this mother poster from James Jean. He
Oh,
has it.
oh,
He
they
has it.
have.
He has it in the
Oh,
bedroom.
wow. That's nice.
Yep. He has. He also. I remember he also bought the other ones, the Pinocchio one,
Oh,
and
wow.
also the Everything Everywhere All at Once one. Obviously, I
What?
I wish I had the money at the time. I'm still like like sour about it that I didn't buy it.
Sure.
But hey, here we are.
Here we are.
But yeah, I mean, I love the way he prints stuff because it's like the embossment of
Yeah,
the things. That feels
it's a nice.
so nice. It's such a nice way to make it on a poster.
It's a really nice touch. Damn.
Yeah, but it was for sale. I think lottery again. Like he's doing everything with the lottery.
Wow. Sorry, I'm like looking at Rugai's work again. I'm like, damn, this is so nice. Okay, yeah. Anyway, back to it.
Anyway, yeah. Anything else you want to shout out poster wise or?
hmm Yeah, for sure.
No, you want to shout out something?
Oh, I thought you were saying like, oh, like
No.
that was a nice shout out. Sorry. I really like
Ziju?
Zishu. Yeah,
Mhm.
she's so good.
Yeah. Did you like her?
Yeah.
Did you see the Jaws sketch that she did? That was
Yeah,
nice,
yeah,
right?
it's so good.
Yeah.
That was so good. It's so nice. I
Yeah.
lost my mind.
She's a great person. She has been on the podcast also as
Oh,
has been
really?
interviewed.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you can check that out. Like I think it was a while back, like a year ago or so at least. So, but
Yeah,
still great stuff.
I finally met her in person last year.
Nice.
Um, which is really cool. But it's funny, I think we're the same age, which is like nuts because I'm like, how? You're so good. Like this is crazy. Um, yeah, but I really like Z. Also Catherine Lamb
Oh
is
yeah,
really good.
I interviewed her as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's also great.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I think Catherine uses they them pronouns too,
Oh, okay. I
actually.
didn't know. I
Yeah.
think last time we talked was not there yet, but
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's new. But yeah, I really love I really love their work so much.
hmm.
Their work is just so yeah, I think this is their store. I actually bought the nighttime variant of A Ghost Story.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah.
But all the work they do is amazing.
Yeah.
The editor from the editorial to all the poster work.
Mhm.
This one is great. I love this one with the stairs and the light. This is
Yeah. Oh,
very nice
yeah.
stuff. Very nice stuff.
So nice.
But yeah, yeah, because there's so many great artists out there that should definitely be checked out. And I think this time around we have you selected some artists that are maybe not as often have been shout out here before. So
Really? Yeah, I mean
yes, I think
it's
it's a different style. I think that your what your eye likes is different from what other artists would say. Like they're more, I think they're more on the collectors, like movie poster people. This is more on the art side, I would say. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think just like the way they both draw is so unique.
Mm.
And like you can't really find it anywhere else. It's like so crisp.
Mm.
I don't know how to explain it, but like they're really good.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
And do you collect as well, or is that nothing you do? Like, do you collect other artists?
Only if I really not really. I feel like I only get posters if it's like from people that I really love and respect.
Mm.
So I definitely have some I got one of Catherine's work,
Mm.
The Ghost Story, the nighttime variant, and I also got one of Z's posters as well. Um, but not really. I don't really collect. I don't think I
Mm.
have space. I
Yeah.
don't think I have enough money to just like keep buying like APs.
Yeah, but you're getting there, doing more movie posters. This is a trade. This is a trade situation with the artists
It's a trade.
in this
Yeah.
business. I because I know that a bunch of artists they're trading posters back and forth, and it's like it's really nice.
Yeah, yeah, it's a equivalent exchange, as they say.
Yes, exactly, and especially when you get the APs for the for everything all at once, a lot of
Yeah.
artists would trade that for sure.
How much do APs like go for usually? Because I see like $50, $60.
You can this is going to be this is a tough question. Obviously, they can go for as much as people would pay for it. But obviously, if there was a regular price, let's say it was $100, it is nice if you keep it 150 max 200. That
Oh wow,
that would be a nice. But obviously, if like a sought after poster like that, it would be you could go higher. I think you could do this easily for 500
Huh?
per poster.
The Everything Everywhere at Once poster?
I think so.
I was gonna do 200. I was gonna do 110.
That's I mean, there are artists I know. There are big artists who are very nice on the APs, and they, for example, Matt Ferguson keeps it very low,
Yeah,
and he does it only for 120, like the APs, and the original
that's really
price is like 80 or so. That's like very very nice. So so that makes the collector very happy in that case. But obviously, I think you could go higher. I know Akiko's work is very. It's very the APs are very expensive. Even the original, or like not the originals, but the runs are expensive. Like the she was in the book in the book that I published and did a Fleabag like a Fleabag poster in the looks of Singer Sargent's Madam X, and I think she sold that one for 1,400.
Oh my god.
So yeah,
That's crazy. Who is that person again? Can you say
Akiko Sternberger? Yeah, she's
yeah, can you send me a link actually?
Yeah, hold up. Akiko. She's very famous. You've seen probably a lot of stuff of hers. Yeah. And you've seen the face. Boom. Yeah, I'll put it in the chat. That's the Google search to it.
Oh wow.
The Portrait on Lady on Fire, for example, that was one of the amazing ones she did. The Last Black Man in San Francisco, multiple ones, and like a lot of key work. She did Last of Us lately, and yeah.
Wow, these are gorgeous.
Yep, very good artist. Also has been on the show, so if you want to know more about it, check her out.
Cool. Wow. Oh, she did the It Follows poster.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love that one.
Also the funny games one, when you see the two over to the left.
Yeah.
That is there's a lot of great stuff that she has done. But yeah, Akiko, great person.
I think I would definitely
That was also if you see this one here, I just pulled it up, the Everything Everywhere All at Once posted. This was one before the movie came out. Because she was selected also as artist to do the key art poster, and this was just based on the script that she had read.
Wow. Damn. That's so good.
Yeah. Wow. There's a lot of great stuff. Like this. I like this one as well. This is
Oh wow.
the June one.
God, the thing is, it's so smart.
Yes. There's a lot of greatness like going around with her. Oh, there, see?
Yeah, I forgot. I was gonna say that, like, definitely the It Follows poster is one of my favorites as well.
Oh, there you go. Let's pull that up here again. Where was on top somewhere right there? Yeah, that's really great. There's a in her book. She also has a book with her art, and she has the concept and the process and approach on it in there as well.
Wow. Thank you so much for showing me this. My
gosh. Of course. I mean, that's what the podcast is for. It's not only for me. It's just that's why I said it's a chat. We talk and exchange.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, that's definitely great. This one as well. You could hang this in both ways. The Batman. It's just it's Batman on one side, and it's Riddler on the other side. This is the mouth, and this is the mask. Here are the eyes.
Oh, yeah. Wow, that's woo. This is so good.
Yeah, I love how you flashed, how it like makes your mind work. No,
yeah, that's the thing. I really love, like, yeah. Sorry, Oh, she also did the Beef poster.
Yes, that's great. Yeah, with the fingers. Oh my god, that was one of my faves.
I think I really love.
Yeah, I think you should. This one is also great. The Portrait on Lady on Fire.
Yeah, that one is so nice. I I think just like the way they like she draws is so. Oh yeah, I've definitely seen these. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think what's so nice about her posters is that they're so like they're never the same.
Yeah.
They're all different.
Yep. Yep. Great
Thank you so
work.
much for. Yeah.
Of
Wow.
course, my pleasure. And yeah, this is one of the things that we do also as well here, and obviously what on the podcast to get people out there and like see other art, and
Mhm.
so it's a good thing.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. And yeah, is there anything at like let's come back a little bit to the interview. I know it's a hard cut here.
Yeah.
But is there anything in your home? Like, is this where you work? Is this your studio, or do you have a place, or how's it working?
Yeah, I work a foot and a half away from my bed. I mean I also work on my iPad, so theoretically I can work anywhere.
Mm,
Um, I'm wrapping up a graphic novel I've been working on for 5 years, or 4 years
okay.
at this point. So
Writing and illustrating, or
no, I'm only illustrating this
oh, okay.
one, but the first book I made, I wrote and illustrated.
Mm,
But yeah, that one's coming out next September, and I have like 13 pages left to color. It is 219 pages.
okay, that's crazy.
Um, so I'm almost done.
Yeah, this. So, what do you like? Is it you said color, right, or what was it?
Yeah, I'm coloring, but I like what I did is that I would do the thumbnails for everything.
Mm,
I would go back and I would like actually sketch the entire thing.
mm,
And then I would go back and like make the lines for all the things.
mm,
And now I'm coloring.
okay, okay, okay.
And I'm almost done with the last part. Yeah.
Because I have do you know Greg Ruth?
That name sounds really familiar.
He did with Ethan Hawke. He did I think 1 or 2 books already together. It's called Meadowlark. Yeah, Meadowlark and Indie. Hold up, I'll show you Meadowlark. Because he did this in this very interesting kind of style that he did this. Hold up, I'm pulling it up here. This is from inside of the graphic novel book. It's a coming
Oh wow.
of age story, and he has drawn all the panels. But he also in what's called the ink, the Japanese ink called Sumi ink, Sumi. Yes.
Sumi ink, I think.
Yeah, he's drawing a lot in this one for the where he has like some Native American kind of comic. It's called
cool.
it's called Inde, and yeah. But yeah, this is the kind of style. So
Sick. Thank you so much for showing me that.
of course, you're welcome.
Yeah. I do have to head out like in a few minutes.
Sure.
What are like is there any like last like what is one question that you want to end on?
All right, then obviously I would have loved to hear about your approach on how you work on your posters. But
yeah,
maybe we'll skip this, or see if you have time for it. So my most important question is always for me personally, because I did this book called Film on Canvas: If Fine Artists Would Make Movie Posters, and the question would be, which classical or fine artist would you like to see or would you have liked to see make a movie poster? So, for example, Pablo Picasso doing an Avengers movie poster.
Oh, interesting. I mean, I don't think about like I haven't thought about the which poster, but I definitely would love to see Air Day
Yeah.
doing a poster. The link is all yeah, I'll just send the link again.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like this person, like I think he was most well known for doing like illustrations for like operas, like
Yeah.
like fashion and opera. But like, oh, they're so good.
Oh yeah, I can see that. That's really nice. Well, let me let the people see that as well there.
I would love to see like
It's Art Deco style, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, Art Deco, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, that would be the question. But if we still have a little bit of time, obviously, I would love for to hear about your process when it comes to creating art. Is there what is your how do you go about it, like to create a movie poster?
Oh, I mean, I would watch obviously I would watch the movie and then I would like I don't know, like I feel like my process is just like make 3 thumbnails, 3 different concepts, and then usually the person would choose one of them and then I would go ahead and like make a more detailed sketch of it. So when I say like sketch, like what I'm trying to do is like it's not the line art
Mm,
necessarily. It's me trying to solve all my drawing, like make resolve all my drawing
mm,
problems. Like okay, well I have a scribble here, but what is in that scribble? And I'll be like, yeah, like there's gonna be some leaves, and like this is gonna be the shape of it. Um, doesn't have to be the exact lines I will do sometimes,
mm,
but like sometimes it will be. Um, and then I'll go back and do the line work, and sometimes the line work does look a little different from the sketch, but the line work will be like, "This is the final line work," and it's gonna probably be more refined and, like, way more detailed and way more clean, like,
mm,
way cleaner than the other, than, like, the detailed sketch, and
mm,
then I'll do, like, a rough color pass, and then this is like, the colors are all done in one layer,
mm.
which is why, like, when we do screen prints, like, they
Just
have to
wanted to
do color
ask.
separations.
Just wanted to ask that. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I color everything on one layer. Otherwise I can't like otherwise I can't like
Yeah. But
I just can't think that way.
but luckily there's separation masters who do that in a
Yeah.
heartbeat. So it's like it's really nice. But yeah, so that's really interesting to hear. So, but it's like a very a regular approach. But did you change your approach throughout the years, or is it like are you gonna work always like that?
I think that is the approach I started working in
Mm.
starting the beginning of last year. Uh, I think that Amelie poster was the first time I ever worked like that.
Ah, okay, okay.
And it just worked out for me really well, and I just kept doing that, and
Mm.
it just keeps going.
Alrighty. Then,
Mhm.
last but not least, before you go, is your chance to shout out some great people or say something and plug yourself, whatever you want to
Oh,
do. This is your stage now.
yeah, so I have a graphic novel called In Limbo, which it doesn't look it's like not in color. Here, I'm gonna also pull that up.
Pull it up. I'll post it.
Yeah. Um, it's the first one.
Is it on your website?
Yeah, I just sent it. But it's my first book. It came out in March. It got an Ignatz Award, which was really cool. It also got nominated for a Harvey, which was really cool at New York ComicCon.
Mm,
And yeah, so the cover is like really colorful, but then like the rest of the book, which is like thick, it's like 350 pages,
mm,
is like in grayscale. But it is a book. It is an autobiography. It's a memoir
mm,
about growing up in New Jersey as a Korean American. Yeah, that's a different comic.
mm.
But yeah, that's why I've been traveling so much, is because I've
Ah,
been like
okay.
traveling, doing readings and appearances. But yeah, that book has been doing really well. It's only been like 7 months, and it already sold like 11,000 copies,
Oh,
apparently.
congrats. That's great.
It's crazy. Yeah.
How is could this be like used in school?
Yeah, they're using it in schools.
All right, cool. Because because I'm an English teacher myself, and next semester we have the U.S. and their national identities, and like basically where they like basically it's like ethnic diversity kind of topic, and
Cool.
so that would be interesting to maybe teach that in school.
I am actually there. I'm actually being flown out to Frankfurt next
What?
spring, and I'm doing a tour of like international schools about this book. Like, I'm
Interesting.
speaking to a bunch of classes in the international schools in Frankfurt,
When are we?
and
When did you say next year?
spring, like May.
Hey, you're gonna come to Berlin then?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to be a part of that, you should email me and I can connect you to my
Yes, please.
guy. Yeah,
Let's make this happen for sure.
cool.
Alrighty. Anything else you want to shout out?
That's pretty much it for now. Yeah, thank you so much. That's the gist of it.
All right. Perfect. Deb, thank you so much. It's really appreciated that you came on the show here and talked about your side of things, and which is a total different perspective than we usually have here, and we really love it. So thank you so much, and we hope we get some more great movie posters in the future of yours.
Yeah, I'm excited. This Howl's Moving Castle poster, I think, is gonna be baller.
Oh yes, I have a good feeling about this. Alrighty,
Yeah.
guys. Thanks so
All right.
much. Bye
Bye,
bye.
Tom. Nice meeting you.